Have you ever gone to bed feeling perfectly fine, only to worry about waking up and not being, well, you? That creeping fear of losing your balance, your clear speech, or your precious independence overnight is a real and valid concern for many seniors. What if I told you that a common, supposedly healthy fruit you might be eating every day could be silently setting the stage for that exact scenario? Stick with me, because today we're going to uncover this hidden danger, and I promise to show you exactly how to enjoy nature's sweetness without risking your well-being. And hey, before we dive in, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. I'd also love to know where you're watching from, so drop your city in the comments below for a chance at a shout out in a future video. Alright, let's settle in and have a real heart-to-heart chat about this. It's not about fear-mongering, it's about empowerment. The truth is, achieving real longevity and a high quality of life isn't just about what you add to your diet, but also about what you understand. Our bodies are incredible, but they change as we journey through the years. The way your body handled a banana or a handful of grapes at 30 is a whole new ballgame when you're 60, 70, or beyond. Embracing healthy aging means adapting our knowledge and our healthy habits to match where we are right now, ensuring our choices support our health, not unknowingly sabotage it. This is the key to maintaining that vibrant independence we all cherish. You see, as we gracefully age, our internal systems start to operate a bit differently. Think of your kidneys and liver as dedicated, lifelong workers who, after decades of service, are just a tad slower than they used to be. They don't filter and process things with the same lightning speed. Simultaneously, our blood vessels, the vital highways for our circulation, can become a bit more fragile and less flexible. This trio of changes, slower organ function, and more delicate vessels, creates a new internal environment. It's a crucial piece of the puzzle for anyone serious about their nutrition and long-term well-being, as it changes how we react to everything we consume. This new reality is why we need to talk. It's precisely this shift that makes our bodies, particularly our brains, more sensitive to fluctuations in things like blood sugar, hydration levels, and even certain minerals from our food. For seniors, maintaining a stable internal environment is paramount for brain health and preventing catastrophic events like a stroke. It's not about being fragile, it's about being wise. Understanding this context is the first and most important step toward building truly sustainable healthy habits that protect your active mind and secure your happiness for the long haul. Let's start by looking at one of the biggest culprits hiding in your fruit bowl. One of the most significant, yet overlooked risks for seniors comes from sudden spikes in blood sugar. You might think, oh, but it's natural sugar from fruit. And you're right, but your body, especially your blood vessels, can have a hard time telling the difference when it hits all at once. This rapid rush of sugar can trigger a cascade of inflammation throughout your delicate vascular system. Imagine it as a sudden, stressful jolt to the lining of your arteries. Over time, this repeated stress can lead to damage and, you guessed it, the formation of dangerous blood clots. This is a critical aspect of nutrition that directly impacts your cardiovascular health and, by extension, your brain's safety. Let's talk about grapes, for instance. Those sweet, poppable little jewels seem so innocent, don't they? They're often served in hospitals and care facilities as a healthy snack. But for an aging body, a generous handful of very sweet, seedless grapes can act like a sugar bomb. The glucose and fructose hit your bloodstream incredibly fast. And if your body's insulin response is already a bit sluggish, that sugar hangs around, causing that inflammatory stress on your artery walls. It's a subtle process, one you won't feel day to day, but it's a habit that can quietly compromise your long-term well-being and quality of life. And oh boy, let's not forget about mangoes. That beautiful tropical sweetness is a delightful treat, but it comes at a cost. A single cup of ripe mango can pack a staggering amount of natural sugar, sometimes more than a donut. Eaten alone, this can send your blood sugar levels on a wild roller coaster ride. A sharp spike, followed by a crash. This volatility is incredibly stressful for your system. For seniors managing blood pressure or any type of insulin resistance, This is a particularly risky cycle that can directly threaten the stability needed for healthy aging and the preservation of an active mind. It's a burst of happiness that might have an unhappy ending. Even the all-American apple isn't always your best friend. Over the years, many popular varieties like Fuji, Honeycrisp, and Gala have been selectively bred to be exceptionally sweet, pushing their nutritional benefits to the back seat. While they do contain fiber, their high glycemic impact means they can also contribute to those undesirable blood sugar spikes, especially when eaten on an empty stomach. It's a surprising truth, but not all apples are created equal when it comes to supporting your health and longevity. Choosing the right kind is a simple yet powerful healthy habit to adopt. So, how does this lead to something as serious as a stroke? It's a slow, silent process. Each time your blood sugar spikes, it causes micro damage to the delicate inner lining of your arteries, including those that supply your brain with oxygen-rich blood. Your body, in its wisdom, tries to repair this damage by forming tiny clots. In a younger person, this system works fine, but in seniors, whose arteries may already be narrower or stiffer, these repair clots can become the very things that block blood flow, creating the perfect conditions for a stroke. It's a stark reminder of how crucial stable nutrition is for maintaining your independence. Now, let's shift gears to another hidden risk: the unexpected and sometimes dangerous interactions between common fruits and medications. This is something that very few people talk about, but it's essential for any senior who is on prescription medication for heart health, blood pressure, or cholesterol. You could be following your doctor's orders to the letter, but your morning glass of juice might be completely undoing all that good work, or, even worse, amplifying the drug's effects to toxic levels. This is a critical area of awareness for ensuring your well-being and safety. Take the classic orange, for example, a symbol of health and vitamin C. Oranges and other citrus fruits, like grapefruit, contain natural compounds called furanocoumarins. These compounds can seriously interfere with your liver's ability to break down a whole host of common medications, including statins and certain blood pressure drugs. This means the medication can build up in your bloodstream to dangerously high levels or be flushed out too quickly to be effective. It's like a traffic jam in your liver, and the consequences can be unpredictable and severe, impacting your quality of life in a flash. Cherries, often praised for their anti-inflammatory properties, also carry a secret. They are naturally high in salicylates, the very same compound that gives aspirin its blood-thinning properties. Now, in moderation, this isn't a problem. But if you're already taking a daily aspirin or another anticoagulant medication prescribed by Dr. Henry, regularly eating large portions of cherries or drinking cherry juice can thin your blood too much. This dramatically increases the risk of bleeding, including the most dangerous kind, a hemorrhagic stroke, or bleeding within the brain. It's a perfect example of how even healthy foods require careful consideration. And we come back to the mango, which has a double-edged sword. On top of its high sugar content, it also contains compounds that can interfere with the same liver enzyme system, cytochrome P450, that processes many common medications. This can throw your medication levels out of whack, leading to dizziness, unexpected drops in blood pressure, or other serious side effects. It underscores the importance of a holistic approach to your health, where your nutrition and medication plan are seen as two parts of the same whole, working together for your happiness and independence. If this level of detail about the intricate dance between nutrition and your body's chemistry fascinates you, and you're serious about taking your healthy aging journey to the next level, I've put together a comprehensive guide. It's called Wellness and Aging: Valuable Tips for Seniors. This ebook dives even deeper into topics, just like this one, offering practical, science-backed advice on nutrition, exercise, and maintaining an active mind. It's designed to be your go-to resource for enhancing your quality of life. You can find the link to it in the first pinned comment below this video. Let's move on to our third category of risk, which is all about balance. Specifically, mineral and hydration balance. This one can feel a bit counterintuitive. How can a fruit celebrated for being packed with a vital mineral, or one that's over 90% water, possibly cause a problem? Well, it all comes down to the unique physiology of the aging body. For seniors, maintaining the delicate equilibrium of fluids and electrolytes is absolutely fundamental to cardiovascular health, and therefore, to protecting the brain. Let's unpack this surprising paradox. Well, wasn't that a lot to take in? It's okay, we're in this together. If you're finding this information helpful, and it's making you think, please tap that like button. It really helps our channel reach more seniors who could benefit from these insights into their health and well-being. Let's look at the beloved banana. For decades, it's been hailed as the perfect snack, packed with heart-healthy potassium. And while potassium is essential, the aging kidneys, as we discussed, don't filter it out as efficiently. If you're also taking certain blood pressure medications, a large banana can deliver a sudden large dose of potassium that your body struggles to handle. This can lead to hyperkalemia, a condition where high potassium levels can dangerously interfere with your heart's rhythm, potentially leading to the formation of clots. It's not about avoiding bananas forever, but about understanding the dose and timing for your unique body. Then there's the summertime favorite, the watermelon. It seems like the ultimate hydrator, right? It's right there in the name. But here's the twist. Watermelon acts as a natural diuretic, meaning it makes you urinate more frequently. For a young person, this is no big deal. But for a senior, especially if you enjoy a few slices in the evening, this can lead to dehydration overnight while you sleep. When you're dehydrated, your blood volume decreases and the blood itself becomes thicker and more viscous. This thick, slow-moving blood is far more likely to form a clot, especially in narrowed arteries, posing a silent but significant threat to your health. Our final category of risk covers other hidden dangers you might never think to look for, like acidity, pesticides, and other natural compounds. This is where we need to put on our detective hats and look beyond the surface of the fruit. True healthy aging is about being an informed consumer, understanding not just the fruit itself, but how it was grown and what other, less obvious compounds it might contain. This attention to detail can be a game changer for your long-term health and the pursuit of a vibrant, active life. Let's consider the pineapple. Its tropical zest is fantastic, but it presents a unique, two-pronged risk for seniors. Firstly, it's highly acidic. For many older adults, this can trigger silent acid reflux at night, where stomach acid creeps up the esophagus without the classic heartburn sensation. This can disrupt sleep and oxygen levels, a known risk factor for stroke. Secondly, pineapple contains bromelain, an enzyme that can interfere with blood clotting. For anyone on blood thinners, this can be a precarious combination, upsetting the delicate balance needed for safety. Strawberries, those beautiful heart-shaped berries, are unfortunately often at the top of the dirty dozen list, meaning they carry a high load of pesticide residue, even after washing. For a senior's body, whose detoxification systems are slower, these neurotoxic chemicals can accumulate over time. They can weaken the integrity of small blood vessels in the brain, increasing oxidative stress and making them more susceptible to damage and, eventually, a stroke. This is a powerful argument for choosing organic whenever possible as a core part of your nutrition strategy. And there's another layer to the strawberry story. They also contain compounds called purines, which break down into uric acid in the body. For the many seniors who deal with gout, kidney issues, or general vascular inflammation, elevated uric acid can be a major problem. It acts as an irritant, further inflaming blood vessels, which can contribute to high blood pressure and once again increase the risk of clot formation. It's a chain reaction that begins with a seemingly innocent bowl of berries, highlighting how interconnected our bodily systems are. Okay, I know that was a heavy dose of caution. Please, don't feel overwhelmed or betrayed by your fruit bowl. The goal here is not to make you afraid of food. The goal is to arm you with knowledge. Knowledge is power, and in this case, it's the power to protect your health, your happiness, and your hard-won independence. True longevity is built on a foundation of wisdom, not restriction. Now that we've identified the potential pitfalls, we can focus on the wonderful positive side of the story, what you can and should be eating. Think of this as graduating to a new level of understanding about your own body. You've spent a lifetime learning and growing, And this is just the next chapter in your personal health journey. It's about making smarter, more conscious choices that align with your body's current needs. By simply tweaking a few of your healthy habits, you can dramatically reduce these silent risks and continue to enjoy a life full of vitality and joy. This is what proactive, empowered, healthy aging looks like in practice. So, let's turn the page and talk about the fantastic news. There is a whole world of delicious fruits that are not only safe, but are powerful allies in protecting your brain, supporting your heart, and safeguarding your independence. These are the fruits you can embrace with confidence, knowing they are working for you, not against you. They are low in sugar, packed with protective compounds, and they don't play havoc with your medications or your body's delicate balance. Let's build your new, brain-healthy shopping list. First and foremost on our green light list are berries, specifically blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries. These little powerhouses are your best friends. They are wonderfully low in sugar, so they won't send your glucose levels on that dangerous roller coaster. Better yet, they are overflowing with antioxidants and special compounds called polyphenols that actively protect your blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and support healthy circulation. They are a delicious and direct investment in your memory, your active mind, and your overall well-being. Next up, let's talk about green apples, like the wonderfully tart Granny Smith. Unlike their super sweet cousins, these apples have a much lower glycemic impact, meaning they release their energy slowly and gently into your system. They are also rich in brain-protective flavonoids. When you pair a slice of a Granny Smith apple with a little bit of cheese or a spoonful of almond butter, you get a satisfying, energy-sustaining snack that supports your health goals without any of the hidden risks of a sugar spike. It's a simple swap that makes a world of difference. And now for a fruit that many people forget is a fruit at all, the avocado. This creamy green wonder is a champion of healthy aging. It's packed with monounsaturated fats, which are fantastic for helping to regulate blood pressure and support nerve function, both crucial for brain health. While it does contain potassium, it's bound with fiber and fat, meaning it's absorbed slowly and steadily by your body, avoiding the sudden jolt that a banana can deliver. Including avocado in your diet is a fantastic habit for promoting longevity. Finally, let's not forget about lemons and limes. While you probably won't be snacking on them whole, using them for flavor is a brilliant strategy. A squeeze of fresh lemon or lime in your water or over your food can help support your liver's natural detoxification processes and aid in digestion without adding any sugar or interfering with most medications. It's a simple, refreshing way to hydrate your body and gently support your systems, contributing positively to your overall quality of life. Now that we have our list of safer fruits, let's establish some golden rules for how to enjoy them to maximize their benefits and minimize any potential risks. These simple guidelines are the practical application of everything we've discussed today. They are the healthy habits that will form the cornerstone of your new brain protective nutrition plan, empowering you to take control of your well-being. This is where knowledge transforms into daily action. This is such an important conversation to have, and I truly appreciate you spending this time with me. If you believe this message could help a friend or a loved one, please consider sharing this video with them. A simple share could make a real difference in someone's health and independence. The first and most important rule is about timing. As a general guideline for seniors, it's best to enjoy your fruit earlier in the day. Your metabolism is more active in the morning and afternoon, making your body better equipped to handle the natural sugars. The absolute golden rule is to avoid eating fruit, especially sweeter varieties, right before bed. As your body and your circulation slow down for the night, a late-night sugar or acid hit can disrupt your internal balance at the most vulnerable time. Our second rule is all about smart pairing. Never eat fruit on an empty stomach, especially if it's one of the sweeter options. Always pair it with a source of healthy protein or fat. Think of a few berries with a scoop of Greek yogurt, an apple slice with a handful of walnuts, or some melon with a piece of cheese. The protein and fat act like a brake, dramatically slowing down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream and preventing those dangerous spikes. This simple habit is a game changer for your metabolic health. The third rule is a classic for a reason. Portion control is everything. Moderation is your guiding star. This is especially true for juices and dried fruits, which are highly concentrated sources of sugar. It's always better to eat the whole fruit with all its beneficial fiber than to drink its juice. A small handful of berries, half a banana, or a few slices of melon is a reasonable portion. It's about enjoying the flavor and nutrition without overwhelming your system, a key principle of sustainable nutrition for seniors. And our final non-negotiable rule is to maintain an open dialogue with your healthcare provider. Your situation is unique. The medications you take, your personal health history, it all matters, always. Talk to Dr. Henry before making any significant, regular changes to your diet, especially when it comes to foods that can interact with your treatment plan. This partnership between you and your doctor is the ultimate safety net, ensuring your pursuit of health is both effective and safe, securing your independence. So, as we bring our conversation to a close, I want you to feel a sense of hope and empowerment, not fear. Understanding that your body has new rules as you age isn't a limitation. It's a profound form of wisdom. It's about treating your body with the respect and detailed care it has earned over a lifetime. This journey of healthy aging isn't about what you're losing. It's about the wisdom you are gaining, which is the most powerful tool you have for cultivating longevity and happiness. Every single day, with every meal and every snack, you are making a choice. You are choosing to either move closer to vitality or closer to risk. It's the small, consistent, informed choices that build a life of robust health and cherished independence. It's reading the labels, asking your doctor the right questions, and truly thinking about what you are putting into your body. These aren't chores. They are acts of self-love and profound respect for the one and only body you have. You're not just eating for fuel anymore. You are eating to keep your mind sharp, to keep your body strong, and to remain the vibrant, independent person you are. You have the knowledge now. You know which fruits are your allies and which require caution. You know the rules of timing and pairing. You are in the driver's seat of your own health journey. So, my dear friend, here is a question for you to reflect on. What is one small positive change you feel inspired to make in your daily routine after our chat today? I would be genuinely honored to read your thoughts in the comments below. Sharing your intentions can be a powerful way to commit to them, and it inspires others in our wonderful community as well. And if you haven't already, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and ring that little notification bell. That way, you won't miss out on our future conversations designed to support your well-being, your active mind, and your joyful journey through the years. Thank you so much for being here with me today. It has been a true pleasure. Remember to nourish your body with the future you deserve, a future filled with health, happiness, and unwavering independence. And be sure to check out our next video, where we'll be discussing simple exercises you can do right from your living room to dramatically improve your balance and quality of life. Until then, stay wise and be well.